Hey friends, welcome back to Homemade Homestead. My name is Rachel if you're new around here, and today we are tackling the pantry. If you didn't check out my messy tour of the pantry, I'll leave a link to it up above. I feel like it's gonna take several days, 2 weeks, I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. It's just very daunting. I gave myself little goals today. I'm gonna start with the top 2 shelves. We're gonna take everything off of those. I'm gonna wipe those shelves down. We're gonna go through all the food. Is there anything that we can feed the chickens, like if it's out of date or we don't eat it? I try not to throw away a lot of food, so they are my garbage disposal. I'm gonna see what things we can give away to family or friends if we're not eating them and they're still good. And then I want to start to organize things. You guys were awesome in all your suggestions. You guys recommended using bigger bins, and I want to do that. So I went to the dollar store and I found some bins. I'll show them to you guys in a minute. But you know, I see these other YouTubers who find these amazing dollar stores where they have like these crazy bins that they find, and I've never been able to find those. If you guys have bins that you love that are kind of reasonable, please let me know. My sweet husband bought me some flowers for my birthday. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, spring is almost here. I'm so excited. So first I'm going to clear off these counters so I have some room to work and pull stuff out of the pantry with. We don't have a dishwasher right now. It's actually broken and it's just not on my priority list to fix it. As some of you know, we've been saving up for a van because baby number 4 will be here later in the fall and we can't fit in our car. So the van is definitely my priority. So the dishwasher will come, but just not right now. And meanwhile, we can do dishes by hand. All right, our counters are clear, which honestly, this does not happen very often. We don't usually get to see them this way. So now I am ready to clutter them all up with food. I think it's gotten worse since we last saw it. I might need a step stool, I'm so short. Oh yes, I think I do. Please. I have a helper behind me, so I'm just going to hand him stuff, that way I don't have to get up and down.
Too fast.
We eat a lot of ketchup, I guess. I did kind of start Friday night. We do movie and candy night for the kids, and they used to have this metal like container with a bunch of candies in it, and I noticed a lot of the candies were old and hard. So I went through it that night and just saved the good ones. And I grabbed this like shoe bin. I think I got this for 88 cents from Walmart. So this is gonna be our candy bin.
Sauce packets. And 2
Okay. I think I'm gonna ask my husband if he could come grab this for me. I can't remember if it's heavy or not.
Just greasy.
Oh.
It's all that sticky kind of.
Thank you. Is it heavy?
Nope.
Okay. I really don't use this fryer. Like the dust on here, it is so gross, so thick. I'll wipe this down and put it in my yard sale pile that I have collecting. So here are some of the bins that I got at the dollar store. I got 5 of these ones. They kind of just have round circles. I got them in white. I'm thinking of doing contact paper on the shelves. Some of you suggested that. And also maybe painting the inside of the pantry. What do you guys think? I'm thinking like a nice blue. I'm a big fan of blues and whites and grays, so I thought that would be kind of fun. You know, a little pop of color when you go into the pantry. I'm gonna play around with it and see what I like. And then I also got more of these shoe bins from Walmart. They're about 88 cents. And if I like how these are going, I might get more of these. I was thinking for stuff that I don't use often because they have the lid. I have a lot of these ketchup containers. I was gonna make homemade paint with them, but you know, I've had them for about 2 years and I still haven't done it. So I think I'm gonna try to recycle these. They're all washed out and clean. I actually have quite a few of them. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with the ketchup stuff. I don't need them in my pantry. I was gonna use those clothes bins for my party stuff, but everything is just too tall. So I think I'm gonna go to this open bin like that. like that. That one's all nice and contained. I have my plates, my cups, and my napkins. So I'm wanting to incorporate some mason jars. I have some that have like chips on the side. It's still solid, but I can't can in these. So I'm gonna use these ones with some lids. This is some mint tea that we grow mint and I've collected, so that'll be in a jar. Also dehydrated some strawberries, so I'm gonna put that in a mason jar as well. I started this bin with my gluten-free stuff. I love organizing because I actually found 2 partial bags of this, so I combine them. It's so great to see what you have, and that way I'm not opening up multiples of the same item. That's what it's looking like for the top shelf. I went through everything. Got them in bins or in containers. Before I put anything back in the pantry though, I need to wipe down these shelves. This is just gonna be the first phase because when I want to go and do contact paper and the paint, I'll just pull everything out and like organize it shelf by shelf and then paint, do the contact paper, and then move everything back in. So that's how it makes sense in my head. So getting it all organized and in containers and in, you know, like items together. So this is what the top shelf looks like. Sorry, it's echoey up here, but you can see contact paper would be really nice from sliding stuff back and forth. It's kind of left some rub marks even up on the wall. So I'm going to find some contact paper. Do you guys have a good area to get that? Is it something I can get at the dollar store or Walmart or even online? Maybe I need to look there too. Since we eliminated that fryer, I have so much more space up here. I think I'm going to put cereal because we don't eat cereal very often. I have so much plasticware from different parties or different events, and I forget I already have a box, and so I buy another box. So this whole bin is just plasticware. So for parties, occasions, we don't need to buy any more of that. Because honestly, we don't use it very often at all. It's basically for birthday parties, large gatherings when I don't want to do a ton of dishes, you know, that kind of thing. So I think I got the top shelf kind of where I want it. Here I have my gluten-free stuff. We have all of our plastic cups, plates, and napkins. In this one, I have all my plasticware. These are some silicone molds that we use to make ice. They're all in the shape of Legos, actually. It's quite fun for like a Lego birthday party. It's quite fun to have those. And then up top, that is all of our candy stuff. Then over here, I have my mint, some green onions, and some strawberries. Oh, baby girl. She found the light switch. I might move those because I feel like it's kind of random there. As we go along, like organizing down below, maybe we'll move those. She's really loving that light switch right now. But let me give you a good look at the second shelf before I pull everything off so you get a really good before. All right, so here is the second shelf. I have a lot of tea, some baking goods, like over here, baking powder. And then over here is just some random stuff. So I am a tea lover. My friends and family know that, and so they'll give me teas, like if they had one and they didn't love it, so then they pass it along to me to let me try it. So there are some in here that I've tried that I just don't love. I don't like this one. I'm gonna just see if somebody else wants them and pass them along. Okay, so I was able to get all my sweet and spicy, my sleepy time, my Earl Grey, and even my coffee filters in this bin, and then just these kind on, I was thinking putting them to the side. So that's my thoughts for that. But before I put anything back on the shelf, I'm gonna wipe this down again. This is why I like to start from high and work my way down. It's because most likely the crumbs and stuff are gonna fall down. So that way I'm not dirtying stuff that I've already cleaned. If I'm not able to find shelf liners, I definitely want to repaint these because there's quite a few stains that I didn't know, you know, happened. So that needs to be taken care of sometime. I guess I can always go back and change it, right? If we don't love it and we work with it a little bit and things just aren't working for us. I'm thinking baking next on this shelf. I want to really keep this shelf for my spices because they're below eye level, so I can actually look behind more easily than up here where it's like eye level. It'd be hard to see what's behind it. So I'm thinking baking stuff up here. Let me show you how far we got today. Have our breakfast stuff up here. I'm still liking that. I did move my mint tea down next to the tea because I felt like that made more sense. I've already used 5 of those white bins from the dollar store, so I will go back and get more now that I know that I like them and they're working. So right here I have 1 bin of baked goods started. I think I'm gonna need a couple more. And then over here I'd like to do something with the snacks. I'm so happy with the progress that I made today. I can't wait to put paint on the walls and contact paper on the shelves. Well, thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this progress. I mean, I know it's not perfect yet, but we're taking steps. We're getting there. These bottom shelves are really overwhelming, but I think I want to turn my spices all into mason jars and like label them all. We'll see. I love your guys' feedback. You guys are so encouraging to me. I appreciate each one of you. Thank you for leaving comments and just hanging out with me today. I hope you all are doing well wherever you are, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye now.